Hey guys and gals, let's take a look at Asha's Cottage by Lego Disney Wish, set number 43231. Contains 509 bricks, retails for $49.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. Yes, Lego gave this to me for review, so I have to emphasize that now. And this looks like it sells a few mini dolls here. Let's take a look at the top, and I'm going to try to pronounce these as best I can. Sukina, Asha, Star, and Sabino. I don't know. I have to really look those up and see how to pronounce that. But it looks like we get a nice little cottage to explore. Stickers. I hope those are printed, but I doubt it. Here's the back. So this is obviously an open back concept. It looks like it swings open, and we could do all sorts of stuff in there. Looks like it's a fully playable model. Well, let's take a look. Here we are at Asha's Cottage, and indeed it is a cottage. We'll take a look at all that here in a bit. Off to the left, we have a little wishing well. Not too bad. Off to the right, we have our three mini dolls. Here we have Sukina, if I'm pronouncing that right, Asha, and Sabino. And that's pretty much what it is. And we got Star. And here's the front of the cottage. And honestly, I like the way this looks. It looks pretty cool. It looks like something you'd see on a beach, like a little beach hut. And I like the cool yellow pieces they use for the thatched roof. We got a door that opens up, some flowers. It's nice, bright, and colorful. It's a very bright, colorful set. And here's the interior. And that's pretty much what it is. And we have our main foyer. We got our little table here with some teacups and a little cake. And these cushions here, sadly, stickers. Are not printed. I wish they were. And on the second floor, we have a bedroom. It's heavily decorated with stickers. I like this little window here. That's actually printed, which is cool. And these sides do fold out for extended play. So you got a little china hutch here with a book. Let's see if I can get that out. And that's printed. One of the very few pieces that are printed in the set. I like these type of books. They don't wear out like the older versions do. And well, you're going to go back in there. And off to the right, this part here does open up as well. Everything just rolls out. And we have a little fireplace and a little table with a teapot right there. And we'll take a closer look at everything here in a bit. For the most part, though, it is a playable set, as you can see. You can walk in here and stuff like that. Now, sitting minifigures down, although he's got the cape, you can't have him sit down, so we'll just place her in there. Well, you can get them in there. I'm trying to do this so you can see the fun of this here. Well, let's try the other side here. Put her hands up a bit more. So they don't sit very well on the cushions. And, whoa, you lost your wig. I'll have to put that back on there. Now, I could have scripted that out like all the other guys do, but there would be no commentary with it. So you just have to pretend that they sit. For some reason, they don't like to sit in there very well, but that's what it is. You can just have them sitting off to the side like that. Now, I mean, it's for the most part, it's playable. This should have been thought out a bit better. And mini dolls are a bit taller than regular minifigures. This would have been great for minifigures, but on the bedroom, you can have her take a nap. She does fit on the bed, and everything is the right height. Well, if you build up the ceiling a bit more, if it's flat, she'll probably bump her head on that. And of course, Star could just sit there. Yeah. Well, let's take a closer look. Here's a close-up of Sukina, Asha, Sabino, and Star. And here are a nice set of mini dolls. And there's a close-up of the cottage all expanded out. Let's move these out of the way so we can see better. And it's all rolled out right now. So it looks like it's a very massive house or a cottage. There's a close-up of that well, and there's some water in there too. Let me know how the lighting is on this. I've actually stepped up my game a bit. Also, the video should be a bit more stable too. That window there is printed, like the tree on the side. Essentially what it is. Unfortunately, this rock facing here is stickered. I wish that was printed. I'm still waiting for the day when LEGO brings out a profile brick that's like a rock, like a cobblestone texture. Hopefully one day they will. And here's the interior. There's that table we couldn't sit the figures on. I wish there was a little bit more space in here to do it, but got the teacups and the cake, and sadly that is stickers. I wish those were printed and make great pastries for a mock. And some lanterns on the sides there, and here's a close-up of that china hutch. That place where the book is at. So it's like the bookshelf that only holds one book. And the top drawer here does have silverware. Here's a close-up of the fireplace. Not a whole lot in there. And then we got a little table with the teapot and some vases, or maybe perfume bottles or spices. I don't know what those are. And here's the second story. Looks like we got a fireplace up here. Maybe it's a wall heater. And that sticker, all this you see in here is sticker except for the window. I like that guitar, and that's printed, but maybe it's a banjo or something. And we got a basket with a ball in there. This is a nice cozy little bedroom. And nonetheless, though, it is a nice little cottage. And as you can tell, it is fully playable. And the shutters are printed, they're not stickers. Wish I could find those in a different color. They're pretty cool nonetheless. Let's start with build quality for the review, and for the most part this set is an averagely built set. You do have some loose pieces around here, and these sides kind of just feel like they're ready to fall off. These are meant to open up, but you know, I just feel like they're ready to fall apart and stuff like that. So for me, the build quality is just simply average for this set. Build experience was okay. It was average for this build as well. I had some pieces fall off, nothing major, but it was fun to put together nonetheless. Now for play value, as you saw in the tour, you have access to the interior, which is cool. There's lots of things to do, and included you do have the 3 mini dolls, so it's lots of things to do, lots of play experience with this set, as well as plenty of accessories. As for mock value, you can use these pieces for other creations, or if you're really inclined to do so, you could probably buy another one of these sets and make another part to fit on the back of this and have a full complete house and just finish off the top. So it is possible that this could be a fully contained structure, but as is, you wouldn't be able to put this in a Lego city. But as for a Lego Disney theme, this would work really well. Its intentions is a play set, so nothing more. So my final score is going to be a 9.2, and I'm mainly dinging off the fact that it is not a collaborative build, so this can only be built with one person, and there is a substantial amount of stickers with this little set. You know, if we have some elements like these shutters and this window that's printed, the rest of the stuff is stickers, sadly, like this rock facing. I wish these were printed. This would make great for other mocks. And why don't I use stickers for mocks? You won't be able to get them very easy. They're not easily obtainable. As you can see, there's just lots of stickers in here, so that's why I'm dinging off for it. But nonetheless, though, it is a nice set for what it is. 9.2 is a very fair score for this, because I'm mostly grading off. It is playable. It is playable, and you can use this for other creations. Let me know what you think of this set.